You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube, serving nations worldwide. Up next on RVT, Rashid's Video Tube, it's the Rashid and Jan Show. Following that is Rashid Cyber Tube. It's that season of all seasons once again. And as Shison lingers on, let us share and care and enjoy amazing Rashid entertainment that's found only here on RVT, where it's Rashid all the time. You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashid's RVT. Hello everybody, this is Rashid. And I want to personally thank you so much for so many YouTube subscribers. And together with the millions of views on my Google page, I think it's safe to say we're well on our way, huh guys? Thanks for making RVT so successful. So I tell you what, you keep doing what you do, and we'll do the same round here. Deal? Deal. So relax. This is RVT, Rashid's Video Tube. Where's Rashid all the time? Oh, what an atmosphere. Hello, and this is Father Rashid. And knowing that this is the season for nothing but pure love and giving, I want to wish you a very happy Shison. This RVT Rashid's Video 2 broadcasting is brought to you partly by the Rashid and Jan Show and by delicious, refreshing strawberry milk. Drink an explosion of strawberry flavor in every drop. So like Rashid and Jan say, drink up. You're watching RVT, an international broadcasting station. You're watching RVT Rashid's Video 2. Oh, what an atmosphere. You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube Worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashid's RVT. Hello, and this is Father Rashid. And knowing that this is the season for nothing but pure love and giving, I want to wish you a very happy Shaisa. Isabella, Rashid's startling adventurous computer novel created and written by Rashid. A Rashid Greek mythology story narrated by Rashid himself. Now streaming on RVT Rashid's Video 2. Come follow along today. Why is delicious hot oatmeal so good for so many families? Oatmeal is rich in protein. A breakfast with delicious oatmeal with milk and sugar for a family of 4 provides as much total protein as 6 average eggs, as much total protein as 18 pieces of toast, and almost as total protein as 18 strips of bacon. That's why your family get that wonderful stick to the ribs feeling with hot oatmeal. That wonderful feeling of well-being with only 1 minute of actual cooking time. So be sure your family get the protein they need with the delicious hot breakfast of hot oatmeal. Just go over to www.oatmeal.org. That's www.oatmeal.org. Rashid's Cybertube. Time alert. Time alert. Time alert. Time alert. Rashid's content will not be televised. I repeat, Rashid's content will not be televised. Welcome to Rashid's cyber world. It's a real struggle on the internet. And here at RBT, we have the truth. To be in a Rashid struggle, one must profit to the extreme. And on RBT, Rashid's Cyber Tube, we plan to deliver just that. With nail-biting shows not found anywhere on social media, mainstream, or socializing fermentation. Bone-breaking, laser shooting, mystic gazing, high-speed driven Rashid content only found on Rashid Cyber Tube on the Rashid and Annette show. And please be warned. Please be warned. Excuse me, sir, but I am Captain Rashid of the Rashid Aqualine Federation, and I really want to talk to who's in charge here, so take it somewhere else. This is not mainstream. Shocked? Good. Rashid Cyber Tube, now streaming on RBT. Game over. Looking for fun on social media? I'm trying to figure you out, kid. Looking for strange entertainment on social media? Don't tell me to shut up! You shut up! If not, then don't look here. And remember, here is here, which means lost. 3 strangers lost and looking for a way back home. So see, they're lost and you found them here on RBT. Lost and found, now streaming on Rashid Cyber Tube. Get hooked. Rashid Cyber Tube. Hello, and this is Father Rashid. And knowing that this is the season for nothing but pure love and giving, I want to wish you a very happy Shaisa. You're watching RBT, Rashid's Teletube Worldwide. Where is Rashid? All the time. You're watching Rashid's RBT. You're watching RVT! Fun, 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 fun! You're watching RVT, an international broadcasting station. You're watching RVT, RYS Teletube, serving nations worldwide. And now, enjoy the show. Welcome to RYS Science Fiction Layout, here on RVT, or RYS CyberTube. Hey everybody, RYS my name and the game is the game. Hey, what you trying to do, cheat me? Stop that guy! Oh, not your average pseudo-comic underground adventure. Don't need to step on anybody's toes, my lady. There is no reason. Oh shit! Depression is post-mortem in another land. Journey into a depraved world. Generation unrepentant. Now streaming on RYS CyberTube. Get hooked. Oh, I feel so terrible. What's the matter, guy? Oh, you wouldn't understand. Oh, come on, it can't be all that bad. Okay, if I must, Rashid, I'll tell it to you. I have no sweets this year. You have no sweets? Well, that's not good. No, it's not good at all. I want something sugary. I want something delicious. Here's the idea. Try some chocolate bites. Chocolate bites? Yup, chocolate bites. Tiny chocolate bits wrapped up. After dinner or evening leisure. They're great. Chocolate bites. Hey, guy. Yeah? Are you feeling any better? Long as I get my chocolate bites. I know. So guys, when you're out, pick some up. It's great. You're watching RVT, an international broadcasting station. You're watching RVT, RYS Teletube, serving nations worldwide. Welcome to RVT Science Fiction Layout, and I am Rashid, your host. Good evening. Now, we all enjoy movies and shows without question, and nothing's more satisfying than enjoying delicious snacks and drinks with our viewing experience, especially if you're viewing a masterpiece like science fiction. Now, we all remember the good old days at the drive-in theater, loading up on some of the most delicious treats available, and remembering it was all worth it. Well, I mean, the cost anyway. Murderous marching monsters creating panic and striking fear in the public on Main Street. Now, that was the campy but creative mindset of the first half of the 20th century. The generous is bringing the golden age of storytelling to life. Science fiction. It was a fantastic avenue for anyone to escape the routine of their daily life and drift off into a world of aliens and monsters. Spaceships and star travelers. For just only one nickel a dime, anyone can read from the imaginative pens of some of the best worldwide writers of storytellers of that thrilling era, the era of science fiction. 1950. As the dawn of the new decade began, so did the nation's rush to bring in a new and exciting form of entertainment into their living rooms. And television, as more and more rooftops began to sprout more and more antennas, the entertainment that only was in movie theaters began to, work its way into people's living rooms, with a host of viewing choices that befitted anyone in any household, anywhere. There were a variety of choices. There were westerns, comedies, dramas, sporting events, police shows, and of course, science fiction.
Well, all safe and shipshape.
A good number of sci-fi oriented programs were geared toward the juvenile audience. Saturday mornings were dominated by the high-tech experts of Tom the Space Cadet, Captain Video, Space Patrol, and Rocky Jones' Space Rangers. Now, the adventures of Flash Gordon made his way into airwaves in 1953.
I don't understand it. First Isis, then Osiris, Mithra and Bacchus shattering in space.
It's weird, Doctor. Crazy. 4 planets blowing up in rapid succession. Why? Why should that happen?
The out of this orbit science fiction programs came down to Earth. As the finally crafted science fiction anthology Science Fiction Theater debuted, hosted by Trilling Bradley, the series presented some of the most imaginative science and speculative fiction stories to emerge in the 1950s. And nonetheless, what would science fiction be without the magic world of comic books and graphic novels? And above all the comics, the most loved and possible the most favorite of 1950 fans is Superman. From 1953 through 1957, the exploits of the Man of Steel was a program not to be missed. Superman sponsors was quick to capitalize on the television hero's ability to sell their products.
Every place I go, I see that favorite new cereal, Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes. Look.
You just can't be Superman, and that's all there is to it. Why not? Well, for one thing, you're a girl. That's not much of a reason. Well, I know something you can do that Superman will sure like. What? You can have some more Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes. Superman says they're the best. I like them the best, too. Hey, I know.
The face of science fiction television changed somewhat at the closing of the decade, as more sophisticated and adult anthologies debuted in 1959. The Twilight Zone was hosted by author Rod Serling. The weekly anthology leaned heavily upon science fiction themed episodes. During the series' successful 5-year run, a host of robots, alien invaders, and futuristic inventions were introduced to viewers. Then there was, in the same year, One Step Beyond. This series commingled reports of psychic phenomena with dashes of science fiction.
This is important. I warned you what would happen if you kept pushing yourself. Now I'm going to have to put in a report to the front office that you're no longer fit.
While One Step Beyond dealt with the more intellectual aspects of science fiction, the fans of science fiction at its wildest was gifted with a space creature-infested series, The Outer Limits. Complex creatures, makeups, and special effects was a highlight in most episodes. The popularity of the program helped usher in a series of science fiction TV shows by one of the most prolific producers of the science fiction genre, Irwin Allen. During Irwin Allen's reign at 20th Century Fox, the imaginative producer brought in a number of programs drenched in science fiction. His producers of The Time Tunnel followed the adventures of two scientists who was lost in the mechanics of a time tunnel device, finding themselves at some of the most oddest places like the Alamo and aboard the Titanic. Allen cast Richard Basehart in the role of Admiral Nelson in the television incarnation of his successful feature film Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. For 3 years, the crew of the atomic submarine Seaview was menaced by underwater sea monsters, dinosaurs, underwater visitors from space, and several ghosts with an adhesion to the sea. Another Allen classic was Lost in Space, starring Guy Williams and June Lockhart. The series recounted the adventures of a family who were to begin colonizing outer space. But when their spacecraft is sabotaged and thrown off course, they're destined to journey from planet to planet, dealing with a multitude of space alien inhabitants. While Earl Allen Productions was transforming 20th Century Fox Studios into a science fiction program assembly line, another program finally began filming at the studios, one which will ultimately become the most popular science fiction program on the air, Batman. Comic book heroes Batman and Robin, with their futuristic car, the Batmobile, and an amazing assortment of crime-fighting accessories, they became a major feminism in 1966.
What now? What now? Why, everything we knew as Batman and Robin battled crime with a battery of wonderful new Batmobiles. The Batcopter, the Batboat, the Batcycle, and Flash, a late bulletin from the Cape. The Bat-Rocket blasting off.
Adam West starred the title role as Batman, with novelist actor Burt Ward appearing as Robin. Monitoring from their high-tech secret underground laboratory Batcave, the dynamic duo, as they would later be known as, would immediately mobilize when summoned by the police chief. Crime ran rampantly in their fictitious Gotham City. The warped villains in the city had a true love for crime. They revel in the villainy, wonderfully overplaying their roles.
The dynamic duo dangles up new heights of danger. Careful, Robin, it's quite a drop.
The villains had many viewers surprisingly cheering for them. Batman's ever-colorful array of adversaries read like a Hollywood who's who. Most notably, there was Frank Gorshin as the Riddler, a mythical villain who taunted Batman and Robin by leaving cryptic clues foreshadowing his latent crimes. Veteran performer Cesar Romero appeared frequently as the Joker. This villain's wild pranks usually meant life-threatening problems for Batman and Robin. Overall, science fiction is definitely an avenue to be reckoned with. And you would think such an avenue will be placed alongside of some of Hollywood's biggest platforms. But in reality, surprisingly, science fiction studios was usually stuffed way in the back alongside cartoon studios and slapstick antics. So, what do we have? Monsters from mad scientists. The product of mutonic mutation. How they excite our imagination, inflame our senses, corrupt our souls. We always been vulnerable, a fast fear waiting to be plopped by beings from other planets, other galaxies. Just as prehistoric monsters, terrifying creatures have threatened mankind. And we loved and love it till this day. It will always be part of our existence as people. Science fiction is power for the imagination. It brings excitement to our lives and spark our curiosity in what can be, as well as what is really out there beyond the stars. One must admit, science fiction holds a powerful aspect when it comes to curiosity of another being, as well as destruction of a planet. For instance, let's take 1957's Rodan. A prehistoric pterodactyl hatches in a mine and goes on a destructive rampage terrorizing Tokyo.
Supersonic jets cannot catch him. Rockets cannot stop him. Armored tanks are helpless before him. Even guided missiles are powerless. Rodan destroy a modern city, leveling it to the earth with a killing airstream of his mighty wings. Nothing can stop him. Nothing escapes this monstrous beast of evil.
From the frozen glacial world unchained in a million years, a giant insect from the dawn of time is released from its icy bondage, where it is born to come forth and unleash an undescribable fear and paralyzing terror in New York City, as it tries to engulf the world as it heads south in 1957's The Deadly Mantis.
Kingdom of the living. There is no more deadly or voracious creature than the praying mantis. You think you'll be able to drive it out the street? I hope so. Every device of military science, every defensive weapon, radar, planes, rockets, marshals to destroy a thousand units. A monster leaving a trail of carnage, spreading panic across the continent. Nothing in its path was safe, not the planes in the sky. of the ships at sea. So the vehicle's on the ground.
You boys might just as well go back. There aren't any bodies.
And then this most dangerous monster that ever lived challenged the security of our city.
Hinting forth on other discoveries, discovering that you like science fiction atrocities is a given. Amazingly filling our lives with adventure. And why wouldn't we allow it? Science fiction classics was and always will be an anchor in our lives. Always bringing a fascination of excitement, heart-pounding, thought-provoking amazement that no other form of entertainment can bring. Take our next feature, if you please. The first spaceship to Venus crashes into the ocean off the coast of Sicily. Its daily cargo, a fast-growing monster that doubles in size every night. It just wants to be left alone, but fights back when it's frightened. In 1957's 20 million miles from Earth. Remember seeing this as a child, and till this day, one of the best science fiction films I have ever seen. I mean, this is Ray Harryhausen at his best.
The airship XY-21, which crashed into the Mediterranean Sea on the 11th, was a single-stage, astral-propelled rocket launched 13 months ago from a site within the United States. The rocket, with its complement of 17 men, had landed on the planet Venus.
Venus.
The planet Venus? Some of you may also have heard the story of a monster now confined here at Rome Zoo. That beast is from Venus.
I mean, you really got scared. If you like science fiction movies the way we do, then you must agree this was a Ray Harryhausen masterpiece. A definite must-see. Yes, movies, books, TV shows, classic science fiction. Isn't it fabulous that we have such gems? But not only do we have them, but we have them get better with age and time. Rather, it's gravity problems.
You mean this thing is working? No, sir, not me. Nobody ever told me this was practical. Turn this thing around, you hear?
Look, we got a stowaway aboard.
Eye-opening
Hey, whoa. I need you.
science fiction.
Hope you enjoyed the trip, Colonel. Happy landings, Bill. Thank you, Captain.
But nonetheless, planet travel can be just as easy as this.
Within our fuel range are the planets Venus and Mars. One of these should be our destination. Each of you gentlemen have before you a sheet of paper on which you will write the choice of your destination and a brief explanation of why you've chosen this particular planet.
Just remember, in the world of science fiction, choosing your own planet isn't a problem at all. So, as we had our fill of sci-fi, keep in mind that the glory days of science fiction may be over, but the memory of them are just beginning around here. And speaking of around here and memories, join us next time on Science Fiction Layout for more sci-fi memories. So on behalf of me, Rashid, and my crew, we bid you nano. That means goodbye. Take care, everybody.
But when you have friends, does it hurt when they leave you?
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in to Rashid's Science Fiction Layout here on RVT on Rashid's CyberTube. Thank you for tuning in to Rashid's Science Fiction Layout here on RVT on Rashid's CyberTube. Time alert. Time alert. Time alert. Time alert. Rashid's content will not be televised. I repeat, Rashid's content will not be televised. Welcome to Rashid's Cyber World. It's a real struggle on the internet. And here at RVT, we have the proof. To be in a Rashid's struggle, one must profit to the extreme. And on RVT, Rashid's CyberTube, we plan to deliver just that. With nail-biting shows not found anywhere on social media, mainstream, or socializing fermentation. Bone-breaking, laser shooting, mystic gazing, high-speed driven Rashid content only found on Rashid's CyberTube on the Rashid and Annette show. And please be warned. Please be warned. Excuse me, sir, but I am Captain Rashid of the Rashid Aqualine Federation, and I really want to talk to who's in charge here, so take it somewhere else. This is not mainstream. Shocked? Good. Rashid CyberTube, now streaming on RBT. Game over. You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube Worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashid's RVT. Hey, having spaghetti tonight? A whole lot of vegetables. Sauce just the way you like it. It's the thickest, heartiest sauce ever, made with a whole lot of plump, juicy tomatoes, special seasonings and spices, with that zesty, full-bodied tomato taste. Now you're eating spaghetti. So serve up some Italiano at its best, now at your local market, or go online at www.italiancooking.org. That's www.italiancooking.org. was cooking. Hot dog. Just an hot dog. Delicious wiener on a bun. Delicious then, delicious now. A hot dog is high in potassium and rich in vitamin B, 13%, and they taste great. Did you know a hot dog is a sausage? In definition, a hot dog is a fully cooked sausage grilled and served in a bun as a sandwich. Plump and juicy, how can you resist? Not that expensive and promising. Think back to childhood with hot dogs and baked beans and how the smell got you aroused with mouth water. An American ball game eatery tradition. It's no wonder why the all-American hot dog is still one of the #1 best pastime snacks. Whether pork, beef, or chicken is guaranteed to satisfy. So go out and have a wiener. Look for money-saving coupons and papers and news ads. Isabella, Rashid's startling adventurous computer novel created and written by Rashid. A Rashid Greek mythology story narrated by Rashid himself. Now streaming on RVT, Rashid's video tube. Come follow along today. You're watching RVT, an international broadcasting station. RVT want to wish you a very happy Shieston season. It's still a bargain. I mean, still a bargain. 50% off sale. Up to 50% off couches, bedroom, TV units, and much, much more. Go to www.stealabargain.com. That's www.stealabargain.com. You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube, serving nations worldwide. And now, enjoy the show. About 71% of the Earth's surface is covered in water, and the sea holds 96.5% of all water. The sea is a magnificent place. Its wonders and splendors captivate us. But ever since the people turned their back on global warming and the once greenhouse effect, mankind is suffering. That's where we come in, seeking where man has yet looked. The depth of the sea is for our survival. And we will find answers if it takes the rest of our lives. We are the Aqua Rangers. Aqua Rangers RYS will be right back. Why is delicious hot oatmeal so good for so many families? Oatmeal is rich in protein. A breakfast with delicious oatmeal with milk and sugar for a family of 4 provides as much total protein as 6 average eggs, as much total protein as 18 pieces of toast, and almost as total protein as 18 strips of bacon. That's why your family get that wonderful stick to the ribs feeling with hot oatmeal, that wonderful feeling of well-being, with only 1 minute of actual cooking time. So be sure your family get the protein they need with the delicious hot breakfast of hot oatmeal. Just go over to www.oatmeal.org. That's www.oatmeal.org. RYS Cybertube. RYS Cybertube. no matter what country you're serving. Keep it real and do your job. I support you. Now back to Aqua Rangers RYS. R Aqua Journal 3767892. I'm pleased to announce we reached the end of our last voyage with a huge success. Not really quite stable on the future, mind you, but I do relish the fact that all is quite peaceful. And my crew and I are preparing for the Aqua celebration as with every year. I guess the break is well deserved. Danny, I want this year's celebration to be special. Special like how? I don't know. Maybe with clowns. Now where are we gonna find clowns on a Triton? We can make some. Oh, Rashida, you're too much. Rashida, come on, bedtime. Father and daughter time is over. You have to get ready for the Aqua celebration party. Oh, that's right. Bye, Danny. Bye, sweetie. Take care. I'll see you later. Okay. Activate Triton West Cruise Chute. May I ask why you are staring at the bottom of Neptune like that? But wait, I'd rather not know. Because the answer can't be as bad as this morning's coffee. It's too bad you don't drink coffee. Well, just so you know, it's not that good. Juan, I always can depend on you for a good morning conversation. This ocean speaks to me with poetry, but you, philosophy. Did I mention the toast is fabulous also? Then I have to try some. But careful not to put on no weight before the guests come. Speaking of such, do you know what your speech is going to be this year? Responsibility, Quan. Responsibility. Or I can sure use your influential wisdom. I mean, for development and growth. Quan, I relish everything you say. Everything. And by the way, is the shrimp wine stable? The shrimp wine is stable and ready. And from what I gather, we have a lot of people participating this year. You know, I feel a certain way about that. You don't mind if you don't mind me saying so. Not at all. Continue. Well, this is a joyous occasion, and I just feel everyone should be involved more. You know? Well, yeah, I completely agree, but the years are different down here than up there. And many say it takes a toll on them. They feel just restless and tired, and they rather sleep in. But this year is different, way different. Given the circumstances, I see things much clearer. Good. We can't have you with blurred vision, you know. Captain R, I'm trained in marine states of 2 generations. Blurred vision I try to avoid. And that's why we appreciate you so much. Welcome everyone. Aqua Rangers crew and Stafford submarine meeting is now in progress. We're all excited because it's that time of year again. It's time for our Aqua Fleet task celebration. And I mentioned to Lieutenant Quan that this year we have more participants than usual. And because of this, our banquet is going to be overflowing with nutritious foods for all of us. So if any of you have delicious dish ideas, please submit them immediately. We don't want to wait till the last minute. Never minding the nourishments, let us focus intently on what the celebration means, what it stands for. We overcame tremendous obstacles in our wake, and we plan to continue henceforth on this trade. Thus, let's have in our hearts the appreciation of this year's celebration. Now, in my speech this year, I'm going to focus on responsibility. Now, needless to say, we all exercise top-notch responsibility, but there's still room for improvement. And we all need improvement in one area or another. So I'm glad that you all will be able to attend this to listen up. Now, everyone has their excitements for preparation. Let's all get to it. And let's make this year's celebration the best ever. Sergeant Baxter, make sure we have complete clearance on all our borders. Lieutenant Quan, follow me. Lieutenant Quan, I would like you to take inventory of the bundles we need. I have to go to the cargo to make sure we're not lacking anything. It's a job I'd rather not do, though I'm sure you know I have to do. Doing something you really don't want to do as part of sea life. I mean, life in general. That rules out the theory it's just me that feels this way. And the celebration, Captain Anashi? Really looking forward to it. Especially the shrimp wine. I can drink to that. Check back at port at 3. Right, Captain. No! Wash then rinse. Wash then rinse. Oh, now what do you want? Oh, it's you, Captain Rashid. Please excuse me. I'm swapped in kitchen duty, you know. Down here in the cargo, we get all kinds of visitors. Especially the kids who want chocolate or sweets or something. You understand, Captain? Of course I do. Just relax. I just wanted to make sure you're stacked with everything. Yeah, everything's appears to be all here. Well, that's good. Never can be too sure. Wait, Captain. We are lacking in good nature seaweed. And without it, our fish dishes won't be as delicious and spectacular. But then again, say no more. We'll maneuver the Triton to the proper location so I can get some. Just give me a little time. But until then, just work around the fish dishes. Yes, Captain Rashid. I'll get enough to last for now and the next year. Bless you, Captain. Oxygen mixer. Chop lightning control circuit. Chop steering access. Chop bottom scanner. Chop DC low generator. Chop CO2 detector. Chop. There are many caves and trenches, but Captain Rashid, it's very hard to pinpoint the inversion layers. We'll do fine. Now be careful, guys. Sergeant Baxter, how are we looking on the ocean pool? Any signs of desolate from the underwater land avalanche? Heck no, Captain R. Everything's way looking posh. That reminds me, I have a half eggplant hoagie from last night. That's Baxter. Always the thinking about his stomach. Well, listen up, guys. We all need to think about our stomach. Because we're way too far to pick up seaweed leaves from West Point. So we have to find a new location, which is a little bit difficult. How are we going to locate them? Lieutenant Quan, where is a will is a way. Patience is the key. Relax and remember, this is a leisure day. That's what I'm saying, Captain R. But I really like to run back and pick up yesterday's grub. Nothing doing. Keep your eyes sharp. Nice try, Baxter. It seems like a long time since we were able to venture out to do something besides rescue or exploration. Feels really odd, huh, Captain Ashi? It does. It really does. Needless to say that this celebration comes once a year. Yeah, once a year. And that's a once a year for delicious cooking, huh? Love how you guys put it, because that's the right train of thought. We'll be coming upon seaweed before you know it. It would have been nice if she told us sooner. Oh well, never mind. We have time. Did you say something, Captain Ashi? Who said what? What's that? Both of you, nothing. I was thinking outward. But if you must know, it was pertaining to seaweed. Affirmative, Captain. Seaweed or microalgae refers to several species of microscopic, multicellular marine algae. Kinda not easy to find down here, in these parts anyway, pertaining to the Triton's location. This is our first trip collecting it. You know, it's hard to believe something that good is algae. That's marine algae. I'm very, very sorry, Professor. Please excuse my ignorance. Marine algae. Precisely, Captain Rashid. Kinda confusing looking for something this deep, when all around the plants they all look the same. We have the analyzer on, so we'll know. I have a pretty keen eye of spotting it. It's very distinct, so it'll be no problem. Good, Captain R. I was beginning to worry a bit. You know, I'm not good in these things, you know. Understood, Baxter. And when we locate it, then comes the exciting part. Me and you, Quan, will venture out to collect it while the Triton remains intact. Good, Captain Rashid. I can use the stretch. Well, that's good. Listen to them, cheering we want more. Taking over the ocean seaweed supply for algae is way more easy than I thought. Confirmed. Yes, it is, Macrona. Way easy. Way too easy. Tentlina, how many partners have we overrated? Or shall I say, concentrated? 75, Macrona. But we mustn't get sloppy or careless. We still have many more underwater inhabitants to enslave. Tendlia, need I remind you that even though that is true, they all need the seaweed, the freshest, so we're well prepared to respond when they approach to receive it or retrieve it. Submission to the embassy is all that is required, thus making us a rich alliance with, how many, Tatlina? 75, Macrona. 75 and counting. We will enslave all of the underwater inhabitants, which then I will find pleasure in Raptor God, our leader, our king. But careful, Macrona. Raptor God isn't that easy to please. He will be. He will be. Triton's Journal 1375329. We've been traveling for some time now in search for some seaweed for our yearly festivities, but with no success. Not a major situation, but a steady one. Seems like we've been traveling forever. Well, not forever, but yeah, forever. Patience, guys. It won't be long now. Lieutenant Quan, are you sure the analyzer is on? Affirmative, Captain Rashid. is on high octane to let us know when we're 20 kilometers near. Good, never can be too sure. And the Triton's generators are unusually high. So expect quick results, Captain Rashid. Affirmative, Professor Forbes. Hey, quick means quick. I spot something. Captain R. They're up ahead. I can see it. Good. Lieutenant Quan, magnify screen pressure. Aye, Captain. Well, I do believe we located seaweed. Yes, Captain Rashi. We have visual contact. Affirmative. I have perfect visualization. But look, Captain R. I know, Sergeant Baxter. It appears to be a glorious amount of seaweed, indeed. But what's that red dome in the center of it? It appears to be, or maybe a loom air pocket. I was thinking the same thing, Lieutenant Quan, but what would an air pocket be doing in the middle of seaweed? There's no cavity. Maybe something that fell down from the outer reach atmosphere. Not likely, Professor Forbes. Such a splash, the Titan's frequency adapters would have picked it up a long time ago. Then what can it be, Captain Rashid? I haven't the faintest. Baxter. Yes, Captain Rashid. Can you do a readout on Scanner Z? Tell me if you could pick up anything there. Aye, Captain. Negative, Captain R. I can't pick it up at all on Z-Scan. Well, I don't feel comfortable with the Triton moving too close until we have a proper readout. Lieutenant Quan, activate the sensory pool. Aye, Captain. It appears to be a shell of some sort. Maybe a sea monster? Or a space shell? This is very bizarre, Captain Archie. I'm not getting any useful readout. This is very benign. Well, listen up. We will proceed with our plan or deal. And if it's a threat to underwater inhabitants, we'll know soon enough. Quan, let's go. Be careful, dearie. I will, kid. Officer Scott, activate Triton shuttle screen. Captain. Macrona! What is it, Titalia? It appears to be RYS. What? I'm not picking up any sea currents flowing up. What about you, Lieutenant Quan? No, Captain Ashi, which means that this dome is stationed here. Precisely. Listen. We'll have time to get the seaweed, but first, this calls for Auqa Ranger's investigation. Do you agree? Yes, Captain Ashi. I'm with you. Let's swim around and see can we find an entryway. Aye, Captain. It looks like a station or some sort. Precisely, Lieutenant Quan. And if so, we'll find a way in. Don't look so surprised, Macrona. We both know how vigilant Captain Rashid and the Sea Rangers can be. Quiet! quiet! Let me think. It just doesn't make sense. The Sea Range is supposed to be way on the other side of Neptune's wave. So why do they need seaweed? Only that Rashid can ruin everything for us. Our cover will be blown. Shall we notify Repticon? Absolutely not. We'll handle this our way. Prepare the defense teleport Sea Ray. Right away, Tetalina.
Captain Ashi, we're being pulled in. Exactly. Looks like we found our way in after all. Hold tight, Quan.
A Snoopy Ranger. How quaint. Aqua Rangers RYS will be right back. Time alert. Time alert. Time alert. Time alert. Rashid's content will not be televised. I repeat, Rashid's content will not be televised. Welcome to Rashid's cyber world. It's a real struggle on the internet. And here at RBT, we have the truth. To be in a Rashid struggle, one must profit to the extreme. And on RBT, Rashid's Cyber Tube, we plan to deliver just that. With nail biting shows not found anywhere on social media, mainstream, or socializing fermentation. Bone breaking, laser shooting, mystic gazing, high speed driven Rashid content only found on Rashid Cyber 2 on the Rashid and Annette show. And please be warned. Please be warned. Excuse me, sir, but I am Captain Rashid of the Rashid Aqualine Federation, and I really want to talk to who's in charge here, so take it somewhere else. This is not mainstream. Shocked? Good. Rashid Cyber 2, now streaming on RBT. Game over.
Uh-oh. It looks like Rashid's dog is loose again. Doesn't matter, because when it comes to loving your pet, why settle for just a bone? It's time to love them back. With treats, you can get your dog to do a host of things, like sit, roll over, or heel. And they will do it with crunch treats, cracker treats, or just a chewer. Yes, chewers are also excellent treats for your canine. And they come in all sorts of styles. They have treats for you too, puss. Meow. You're welcome. So reward your dog with the best. Treat them to chewy snacks.
RBT wanna wish you a very happy Shiesting season. Now back to Aqua Rangers RYS. So, what do we have here? Two little fishes swimming in the... Well, there's no trees down here. At least not anymore. Macrona. I kinda figured it was you guys. You sneak. Get us out of here! Not so fast! Not so fast, Sea Ranger. You don't want to get in any trouble, do you? Does Neptugod know about any of this? The taking over the ocean seaweed supply? Yes. My darling two little fishes? No. Let me guess. Total alliance to the Legion, am I right? Precisely. Now, what is going on, Macrona? I put you in charge. You and Tetlina. Oh, Your Highness, please forgive me. I was only doing what's right for our sea god. Not likely. I'm displeased with you. You should have notified me as soon as the great Rashid Space Ranger arrived. Please forgive her absent-mindedness, Captain Rashid. It won't happen again. Neptugod, so we meet again. Now your plan is to enslave for food. How arrogant. Don't tell me about arrogance, Captain Rashid of the Aqualine Federation. Or was it you who decided to leave my establishment and form this Aqua Rangers? Pathetic, as your planet Earth was pathetic. Couldn't even survive a simple disease outbreak, but you did. That's why I needed you with me. I needed your human qualities. We could have done great things together, you and I, ruling all oceans, lakes, and seas. But you had to play Mr. Justice. And what are we down here? Are we to wind up thinking the same way people once thought? Then perhaps bring this to desolation. Not on my watch, Neptugod. Working together is the only way. Can't you see that? I'm Neptugod, the god of all sea life. Self-implemented. No, it's a fact. These petty people above ground. How sad. We have everything under seas and we always had it that way. Until they deliberately spill oil on us, polluting our oceans, homes, and dwelling places. Well, look at them now. It's our turn. And them, they must suffer. Yes, they must suffer. No. Of course no. With the famous Aqua Rangers, no one suffers. That's why the government, the U.S., hired you to do this job for them. They're unequipped. They're crippled. And you're taking care of this whole planet. Ha! Standing on one leg, they are. No, they're not, Neptugod. Truth be told, you're not worth it. I'll fight. I'll fight is not yet, Ranger. I'm still growing. And grow I shall. And I shall crush you and these Rangers out of existence. Then I will rise above sea level and rid the planet of those pesky, desperate, incompetent humans. And I shall be the new god of all creation. Pipe dream, Neptugod. Nothing but a pipe dream. And if I ever come across you again, interfering in my plans, I will destroy you. Let's schedule an appointment, Neptugod. Not yet! Not yet! I say now, Neptugod! Wait! Stop! No! Just no! No! See, Captain Rashid? You do remember my daughter, don't you? You and her, you and she were rather close. Left the guy back off. It's none of your affair. Release these officers. And as for you, Macrona, come to think of it, your idea of seaweed extraction was rather a good idea. But we have bigger things and bigger ways. I found pleasure in your effort. Yes, my lord. Remember, my ex-family member, on later term. I can't wait, Neptugod. Whenever you're ready. Let's be off! Excuse me, Captain. Can I have a word with you? I guess so. So how have you been? You know, couldn't be better. The Aqualon Federation fulfills its missions and duties. Why do you ask? I mean, you. You know this is ill will. Why do you persist on this? This is where I belong. I suggest. How is she? For some reason, I knew we were coming to that. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll let you see for yourself. She's excited about becoming a full-fledged ranger. We're all excited for her. Especially me. And I. Yeah, of course, and you took me. I'll tell you what. You can keep that. Okay? And if you... Well... Okay, just take care. Take care. Bye. Bye, Rashid. Bye. Hey guys, you know what this is? Come on. Around here we call this the cure. What? You don't know what the cure is? Well, first, let's talk about what this is. It's syrup. Now I know you use syrup for pancakes and waffles. But did you know there's other kinds of syrup? All from the finest things of the planet. Want strawberry pancakes? Let the cure do its job and transform your regular pancakes into strawberry ones. Okay, want blueberry pancakes? Go out and get blueberry syrup and voila! Blueberry pancakes. Use the flavors on ice cream, pie, and even cereal. No wonder why we call this the cure. It cures everything from plain to fabulous. So, enjoy nature's answer to plain. Look for money-saving coupons in the paper. You're watching RVT, an international broadcasting station. RVT want to wish you a very happy Shieston season. XY Aqua Journal 467692. We just had a major ordeal, but thankfully, all ended on a peaceful note. Now back at Triton Bay, I can safely say there's no place like home, or Aquaport. I know where you been. I heard. Did you now? Uh-huh. Did you see her? Rashida, come on, hon. You better go, sweetie. You got a lot of friends waiting for you. Okay, bye, Danny. Love you. I love you too, sweetie. Boy, Captain R, this food is great. I'll be out in a little bit. Gotcha. Everyone's waiting for you. Repticon didn't realize she set the whole thing up. She knew about the celebration. Exactly. She could have really started something, Lieutenant Quan. I know that, but I guess the risk was worth it just to see you. I suppose. Come on, Captain Rashid. The shrimp wine is waiting. After seeing you wear that, I'm surprised there's any left. You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube Worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashid's RVT. You're watching RVT! Fun, 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 fun! Up next on RVT, Rashid's Video Tube, it's the Rashid and Jan Show. Following that is Rashid Cyber Tube. It's that season of all seasons once again. And as Shice lingers on, let us share and care and enjoy amazing Rashid entertainment that's found only here on RVT, where it's Rashid all the time.